Shalom. Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honor side teachers, the apostles, and the other bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the 144,000. The elect of the nation of Israel that's teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, the Lord is engineering the famine right here in America. You see, when the famine takes in the stage, it's pretty much going to bring forth those troublesome times. You see, it tell you how the city shall be troubled because of their pride. And one of those tools that the Lord is going to use to bring forth those troublesome times is the famine. You see, and this is why these farmlands, continually burning down, these food facilities. You having, your beef contaminated with E. coli. Your fruit contaminated with listeria. Your deers, have a zombie disease contamination. You see, and all these things is pretty much happening because the Lord is engineering the worst times in history to unfold right here in this society. And one of those tools is going to be the famine to bring in those times. You see, and it's just an article from One America News. It says Texas, multiple U.S. agencies respond to large fire at Feathercrest Farm. You see, and this is just one of many farms that's continually burning down, man. And these is not just casual events that's happening. Nigga flick a cigarette and the fire burst up. No, man, this is the Lord engineering these things. You see? Because the Lord is going to bring forth that famine like he promised, man. Because a prophecy is going to lay hold of the planet Earth, whether you people like it, believe it or not, man. You see, and this is what you fucking seeing. Prophecy taking hold of the earth. Real quick, it's the book of Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 16. It says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction. You see? So these things is not just unfolding for you to bounce back for the better. No, it's unfolding because destruction is going to come behind it for the pride and arrogance of you people here in this society. You see, he says, in which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you. Yeah, how is the Lord increasing the famine? By causing these things to unfold, these facilities burning down, inflation picking up, resources being too far to reach. You see, that's the famine increasing upon you people, and will break your staff of bread going into the resources, the stability that you get from the government, the assistance, the food stamps, the WIC, and even the food banks. How certain churches, they're set up on the corner of a street and hand out food to the homeless. The Lord is going to break all that, man. You see, you people going to realize that salvation is from the Lord, man. The only way for you to eat is going to be through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in the times we headed towards, man. You see, and it's going to make sense when the famine takes center stage, man. And your ass can't, these storehouses like Walmart and Publix, they fucking empty, man. He says, so will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, have spoken to you. See, so this is prophecy that's yet to take place here in the earth, ultimately right here in this society. But these are the beginning stages of it, man. So while a nigga think, he in safety, he thinking that he in a good case, everything's going to continue as they are. Well, they not, man. You see, real quick, this 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, get to the point, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Yeah, see, these things is going to unfold suddenly, man. A nigga is not going to know from whence it came when the famine takes center stage and you get the news that Walmart is out of food, that Walmart is ravished, cleaned out. Niggas looted it out, man. Publix is looted out. It's going to come suddenly. It's going to, like a sudden destruction. It's going to come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. Yeah, because you're not going to be prepared for it, man. Here it is. The prophets is coming out giving you warning from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai about the time that's about to take place. But a nigga think it's a game, man. A nigga think that it's something to laugh at. The whole time we getting the articles about these things actually taking place. You see? But a nigga think himself to be in a good case real quick. Nigga in peace and safety. You see? Yo, this the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 19. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. Yeah, and that food facility burning down is a scourge, man. It's the Lord beating this place down. He just hit another blow on the food production. And it's only a matter of time before it started, before concerns started to rise in this society. Where I'm gonna get my next meal from, man. That's gonna become a conversation in barbershops and shit. Niggas struggling to eat, man. But it says, but for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. A nigga not concerned about this, man. A nigga not even aware that these facilities are burning down. They more concerned about Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion rap battle, man. Or fucking verses. They more concerned about Super Bowl. Just trying to turn up on the weekend, man. Trying to trick off. You see, they not always mindful of the scourges. Behold, visuals should be so good, cheap upon earth, that they should think themselves to be in good case. Yeah, because a nigga giving out 1-cent burgers. Wendy's just came with another 4 for $4. Applebee's got another 20 for 20. 2 for 20, Salaki. They think themselves to be in good case. And even then should evils grow upon earth. Yeah, shit still getting crazier, man. You still having grievous deaths taking place. The love of many is still waxing cold. War still increasing in the earth. You see? It says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth. The LGBT is getting more wicked. People are just getting more wicked, man. They wearing it on their sleeve now. Evils are growing in the earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion. And people are not concerned. They're not even seeing these things taking place. And if you can't, you just too indulged into this society, man. You need to come out of this shit. Because the more indulged you get in it, the more closer you are to death, man. And the more, the more closer we are to these things unfolding, the closer you are to get consumed by them. You see, it says, for many of them that dwell upon earth should perish of famine. So this food facility burning down is going to pretty much morph until a lot of niggas dying of the famine. Because this is just a blow. This is an increase in the famine, man. Another facility down. So the famine just increased. Many of them should perish of famine. And the others that escape the hunger. Because you got niggas out here with resources. Stockpile, doomsday preppers. That's able to escape the hunger. The sword gonna destroy you, man. Yeah, except the sword destroy the missiles, man. The perfection of the sword, the missiles, are just a nigga catching you lacking, man. Because salvation is of the Lord. You don't control your walk, man. You don't control whether you live or die. You can have a $90,000 bunker all you want. And the Lord will have a nigga catch you walking in the house and kill your ass and take everything in there, man. You see, salvation is of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we just come to give you warning, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Indians to repent and seek the Lord while they can be found in order to escape these terrors, man. Because they're going to unfold, man. You see, these articles not coming out for no reason. You see this Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. You see, and the Lord is near because these the prophecies are showing. Tell you the 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, measure thou the times diligent in itself. And when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things. Matter of fact, we gonna get it. This 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the times diligent in itself. And when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. That is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And one of the signs that the Lord told us to look for is a famine. That's how we know the Lord is close, man. He is near. So this is the time to be seeking him out. Let the wicked forsake his way, and let the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return to the Lord. How about Shema you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. And that's what you want, mercy from the Lord in these evil times, man. You see, because real quick, this is Job 5 and verse 21. that shall be hid from the scourges of the tongue. Neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when they come. You see, and that's what's coming. Destruction, man. These things are not just taking place just for it to dial down and the nigga bounce back for the battle. No, you're being led to destruction, man. You know, America's about to be destroyed, and these are the beginning stage. They got to be broken down, man. The Lord said, destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. You see? And this is the mercy of the Lord being bestowed upon you. Because niggas going to be dying in the famine, but yet you're going to have a spirit of laughter. You know, when destruction and famine is taking hold of the earth. This is why we tell you to return to the Lord so that you'll be kept, man. You know, preserved, ultimately in the mind. Neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when they coming, because the Lord is going to be protecting you. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shall thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. You see, because even the beast of the field gonna be getting after you. Having all these cases coming out about dog attacks. You know, I seen the Ed Wab did a lesson on an article about pit bulls attacking a nigga in a wheelchair, man. You know, and they were saying they was ripping chunks of meat off him, man. You see, and that's those spirits created for vengeance. But returning to the Lord, you don't have to be afraid of things like that, man. About the coyotes that they've been speaking of, hybrid animals, you know, bobcats and cougars, mountain lions and all type of shit, you know, bears in people's yards and shit. You don't have to be afraid of those things. You just return to the Lord, because why? He said, for thou shalt be at league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field should be at peace with thee. So even when the famine increase, the animals ain't gonna eat either, man. Because you gotta consider the forest fires was burned down. Look how much crops was burned down, and berry trees and all sorts of things these animals used to eat in the forest, man. So they gonna make their way into the cities. You see, and these people, you fucking prideful Americans, is gonna be the fool, man. That's why the Lord tell you these are the worst times in history. I'm gonna close out right here. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. You see, so the Lord is engineering evil times, man. And one of those tools he's going to use to bring forth those evil times is the famine. You see, those troublesome times, which such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So this is a promise. These things is going to take place. This time is going to happen. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. And those are those who have repented and returned to the Lord, the elect, and everyone that should be found written in the book, man. You see? So, man, I pray that you was edified, giving all the blame, praise to Yahweh, by Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Hakudash. Shalom, once in this video. Shalom.